for people going to LA. I mean, it's in Hollywood. So like if you want to stay in like West Hollywood or Beverly Hills or like Santa Monica, it's a little bit of a hike, but the rooms are really reasonable. Like sometimes I think they're in the threes, but I think they're in the twos a lot of the time. So for LA, check it out. I do recommend the Godfrey Hotel. The rooms are not bad, honestly. So, Jennifer Tilly is gonna walk in the show, my. She's so funny. She's like, sometimes I think Sutton forgets that I'm a celebrity and celebrities walk in fashion shows, but we're like celebrities. So we like show up at the last minute. Like the models rehearse and we just show up and we're like a celebrity. So we just like walk 10 minutes before the show. I mean, like when Lisa Rinna walks or Bethany Frankel, they just show up at the last minute. Well, she also lets us know that she's very proud of her friend, but she doesn't really know what sustainable fashion is. But sure, she supports it. And the show is ready. And Kathy Hilton trying to help or needing to steal the spotlight. Well, Kathy Hilton lets us know that you know what? Dorit should maybe like MC the show, and Sutton lets us know. Well, even before that, we're skipping over. We're kind of bearing a lead. Sheena Shay. I know everyone's reacting, and it's like full roundabout for Sheena that basically she's the one that spun off Beverly Hills in that first minute when Brandy Glanville and her, when she was sleeping with Eddie Cibrian and he was cheating on Brandy, and they walk from Beverly Hills into Vanderpump Rules, and a legacy is born. And in the third season, that they sit down and they're talking about this, and Vanderpump has started. Well, Sheena Shay is back. I mean, man, that Sheena Shay will go to the opening of an envelope. What the hell is she doing there? And Erika is like, okay, I don't know who this is, but I was told she's on Vanderpump Rules. We have to be nice to her. This could, maybe one day my show will be canceled and I'll be like as desperate as she is. So let me just be nice to her. How are you doing, Sheena? And I'm sorry, Sheena, if you came all the way to Hollywood from the Valley and you were only in that one scene. I like Sheena, just gotta be honest, guys, right? And did you catch that Dorit wants a drink, but she's like, oh, this party planner is gonna get us a drink because we can't go out there and socialize with like the regular folks. She's worried that people are gonna want a picture because she's so famous. Is that what it is? And we talk again about Sutton's validation and how she'll always need that. And then it's Bose. Bose is left standing alone with Satine, and she is very uncomfortable. Bose is like, honey, I talked to Dorit. I don't want to be talking to you. What the fuck is this all about? Anyway, we get to the fact that TMZ put out the pictures, and there you go. And everyone knows about Mo, and everyone knows that Kyle is on the side of the stage cheering on her girlfriend, love of her life, Miss Morgan Wade. Well, oh, and she lets us know that Mo texted an apology. Well, anyway, she shows up and we break the fourth wall, and she says, I'm not doing any press. Ooh, Kyle. Kyle knows how to do this. She grew up in the business and she lets the press line know, I'm not doing any press. Well, girl, you better be careful because your castmates are there and they're going to be asked about it. And your sister is there. Now, Kathy means well, but Kathy's just so honest. We know that sometimes she says things, sticks her foot in her mouth. Well, Kathy also lets us know that she basically just broke her knee or broke her foot or something because she fell. And she's like, I think I broke my foot, but everybody calm down. We have a fashion show to get to, right? Well, anyway, she seems to think, why don't we have Dorit narrate this? Mind you, is this real or is this another one of these producer setup moments, right? Like when Sutton says, the producers told me to cut her off and get her out of the. I feel like this was a moment of producers saying, we haven't had enough Kathy Hilton this season. So, why don't we actually suggest that Dorit narrated? This to me seemed like producer setup. And Kathy goes backstage and says, Satine, do you need Dorit? She would be happy to introduce, and like she can do all the narrating. And Satine lets us know fashion shows don't get MC'd. Oh, she means business. This is not 1955 when people would go, ooh, and there's the red dress and corduroy. No. And the person you want to do it is Dorit. Obviously, you're deranged. Yeah, I mean, but this seems set up to me. And then she comes out, and the fashion show is going to start, and Kathy is there, and she is interrupting the show. And Kyle says, "I'm leaving, I'm leaving, I'm leaving. Get her out of the way. I'm so embarrassed." Man, there is a lot going on. And they watch the show, and Erika lets us know, I don't. Here we have a pool outfit and sneakers that are like 5 times too big for his feet. So Erika, the fashionista, lets us know, I will applaud her, but she will not be winning a CFDA award anytime soon. And Dorit lets us know, oh, you want me to comment? Oh, on the fashion? Well, let's not forget Beverly Beach is way bigger than Satine sustainable brand will ever be. And by the way, if that wasn't producer setup, is that Kathy really trying to help? Or Kathy, once again, looking for a moment? Does she want a moment? I don't know. What are you up to, Kathy Hilton? Shame, shame, shame. But I love you, girl. I love you anyway. Andy Cohen has said that the reunion was very emotional, and Satine on Watch What Happens Live said she is not over it. She has not recovered from the reunion, and she is very emotional, and it takes a very long time after these reunions to recover. And Andy said, it was an excellent reunion, and I had zero expectations. So I think Andy is kind of shading this season of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and telling us that he is as bored as the rest of us. I mean, I love it, but some of you are bored. And he had zero expectations on the reunion, but he enjoyed the reunion way more than he thought he would. Before we go, let's talk for just like a few minutes about RHONJ. We talked earlier in the week, Teresa's flapping her gums, talking about Louis' finances and this and that. Melissa's flapping her gums, telling us the real reason RHONJ ended is the bloggers. I mean, Melissa, we've been talking about this for 2 years already. We know that. Well, now Miss Goldschneider has done some interviews. Listen, I gotta be honest with you guys. I gotta be really honest with you guys. I'm finding this all just like, I mean, look, I like Jackie. I really do. I have some good news and some bad news. You have a minute, Jackie? Hi, Jackie. Of course, Jackie's listening. Please, everybody, let's be reasonable here. So I like Jackie. There's some good news, but look, I got to be honest with you. You know how I say Jennifer Aiden is not coming back? There's like no world that we live in. It's over. Her journey is over. She is not on TV anymore on Bravo. She'll probably never be back on Bravo. I don't even think she's persona grata. I don't think she'll ever be back in the clubhouse. I think they want nothing to do with her. Now, Jackie girl, I got some good news. You are above that. You are like one step above Jennifer Aiden. It's not that we don't ever want you back in the clubhouse, but